Are you ready to fire up your core and pelvic floor? Hi, I'm Dr. Melissa, and that is exactly what we are doing in today's class, which is pelvic floor friendly. If you are postpartum dealing with prolapse, these exercises are perfect for you. Go grab your mats and let's do this. If you happen to have a pillow or some yoga blocks before we get started, go ahead and grab those and let's come down onto your back. So the most important thing today is going to be your breath, connecting with your breath and your pelvic floor and making sure we're not holding our breath, pushing or bearing down. Want to feel this lengthening of the pelvic floor and a gentle activation. So just place your hands at the bottom of your rib cage, take a couple of breaths, notice how your back feels against the mat, and just exhale, let it go. Good. One more gentle breath in, and exhale slowly, let it go. Okay, we're going to take our left knee, pull your left knee in toward your chest, and you're going to take your right hand, just place your right hand to the inside. You are going to exhale, push that left knee into your right hand, like you're exhaling like you're blowing out candles or blowing through a straw. Inhale, soften. Exhale, push. Inhale, soften. Exhale, push. Nice job. Inhale, soften. And on that exhale, you're feeling gentle lifting up, coming from that pubic bone all the way up. Inhale, we're breathing out to the sides, the front, the back of your rib cage. Now that right leg, you can have a toe tap. You can kind of hover it. You could also pick it up. You can keep coming back to these exercises and progress. So do what feels best. The goal is to feel that connection and activation with your pelvic floor. Inhale, soften. Exhale, relax. Awesome work. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice job. Last one. Place that left foot back down. Bring your right knee in toward your chest. Take your left hand to the inside of that thigh. Same thing. Exhale, pushing in. Inhale, softening. Exhale, we're blowing out those candles. Inhale, soften. And just see if the connection with your core and pelvic floor changes throughout class, what you're noticing. Awesome job. Does it feel different from the left side to right side? For 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice job. Last one. Place that foot back down. Slide those heels in towards your sit bone. So here's where if you have a block or a pillow, you can always put that underneath, especially if you feel a lot of pressure, heaviness on that pelvic floor, which we don't want to be feeling throughout this. What the block is going to do is just lift those hips up a little bit. You're going to push into your right foot, pull your left knee in toward your chest. So like hug that left knee in, and maybe you lift up just a teeny little bit, or maybe it's just initiating pushing down into the right foot. Drop it down, left foot comes down, pull your right knee, exhale, push, lift up. Inhale, drop down. Left knee comes in. So we're just alternating from side to side, going really slow. We want to still feel the connection with our breath and pelvic floor and our core. But as we're lifting up, we want to feel that glute fire up. It's the exhale that pushing the leg down into the ground. It's not about how high we're going here, because we're really pulling that knee in towards our chest. Nice work. Moving in and out. Awesome work. We've got 10 more. Take your time, go nice, slow, and controlled. Make sure the neck and shoulders are nice and relaxed. Keep pressing down into that foot. Spread your toes, most of the weight's in the heels. Of course I lost count. I think we probably did some extras. So like 4. Little extra's always good. 3, 2, last one. Nice job. Place those feet back down on the ground. And we're going to roll onto our right hand side. Prop yourself up onto that right forearm. So we're going to work on opening up our rib cage and then firing up the core at the same time. So we're going to press down into that right forearm. Take your left arm, spin your left arm open towards the sky. Bring it back down. You're going to push into that right hand, come up. Think of the left leg, pull that left leg and your right elbow. Left leg and your left elbow. Me and my left and rights. Come all the way back down, extend out through that leg, open up, half cactus. Push into the right hand and bring it back down. Open up, half cactus. Get that rib cage over your pelvis, press, lift up, and back down. You're reaching through that back left heel, feeling obliques kicking on, and maybe the whole time you just stay down on the forearm. That's perfectly okay too. So find which one works best for you. How do you connect with those muscles, opening up that rib cage? Using the breath. For 5, 4. Nice job. 3, 2. Last one. Nice work. Lower everything down. Come back into a tabletop position. So we're going to press down into those palms, lengthen out through the crown of your head. Take your right leg, scoot that right leg all the way back behind. Really press down into the top of that left shin. You're going to float your right leg towards the sky, peel your hip open towards the sky, reach through the back heel, and we're just going to do little pulses towards the sky. So the chest is facing the ground. You're nice and strong in the arms. That pelvis on the right side is tilted towards the sky. The left shin is pressing towards the ground, and on your exhales, you're lifting that right leg, feeling your glutes. As you lift, you'll feel your core. Nice work. Keep lengthening through the crown of your head. You want to make sure your head's not tucked out, that it's not hanging down. That chin is tucked in, and we're lengthening through the base of your skull for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Now peel the hip back down towards the ground. Take your right leg as far out to the right-hand side as it'll go, and then we'll tap those toes towards the ground. So here, you might just initiate lifting the right leg. You might lift it all the way up. We want the hips facing the ground. Press into the top of that left shin. On your exhale, float your right leg, and then bring it back down. Exhale, lift, and bring it down. So you'll feel all different angles of your core firing up. Nice and strong in those arms. Keep using your breath. Awesome work. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Now take that right knee, pull your right knee in toward your chest and step that leg forward. So here, if you have your block, you can grab that. You can place your hands in at heart center or grab the pillow and squeeze around the pillow. We're pressing down into both the feet. We want to make sure we don't have a big arch in our back. Keep that rib cage over your pelvis. Those hands come out in front. Take a nice breath in. And then we'll exhale. Gentle twist. Squeeze the block. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, gentle squeeze. Press into the top of that left shin. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, back. Good. 3, 2. Nice job. Last one. Let's take our right leg, scooch your right leg back. Left leg comes out in front. Press down into the top of that right shin, tuck that right hip underneath, hands come straight out in front. Rib cage is over our pelvis. On the exhale, we squeeze the block or our hands together, bring the block towards the left knee. It doesn't have to tap. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, twist. Really keep pressing down into those feet. Use your breath. Nice work. For 3, 2, awesome job, last one. Bring it back to center. We're gonna bring both hands back down towards the ground, take your left leg, and we're gonna scoot our left leg as far out to the side as it'll go. Keep those toes facing the ground, nice and strong in those arms. Press down into the top of that right shin, and you're gonna exhale, lift, and bring it back down. Blowing out those candles, lift with your heel. And you might not lift the leg completely. Maybe it's just a little weight and then back down. A little unweight and back down. Maybe it's not all the way out to the side. It's just a foot off to the side, and you're lifting up and down. Good for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Awesome. Bring that left leg back behind you. Keep pressing down into those arms. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Float the left leg. Peel that left hip open towards the sky. And then on the exhale, little pulses going up. You keep pressing down into that right shin. You're making sure you don't have a really big arch through your low back. It's the hip and the glutes doing all the work. Keep pressing into those hands for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Peel everything back down. And then we're gonna make our way onto our left-hand side. Coming all the way down onto your side, take your right leg, extend your right leg out. Stack the shoulders, stack those hips, press into your left forearm, take your left arm open, come all the way out. Now you can stay down on the forearm or press yourself, come up. And then extend back and open. Rotate from that rib cage and then stack everything back up. The exhale as you're lifting up is so important. But throughout this class, we've worked on our hips. We've worked on our trunk mobility, really connecting with our breath, trying to simulate certain moves that we do throughout our day that really helps with our core and our pelvic floor. These exercises are way better than Kegels because with Kegels, you're typically just sitting or laying down on your back and squeezing. Our pelvic floor needs to adapt, contract, lengthen, and respond to things for all the movements throughout our day. And just squeezing and doing Kegels doesn't do that. Awesome. We go one more time. Nice job. Open through that chest. And then come all the way down onto your back. Now, if you have your blocker pillow, go ahead and grab that. And we're just going to take that and place that underneath our hips. And just gently bring those knees in towards your chest. Grab those shins. Maybe you gently rock from side to side. So we worked out our core. It's really important to do some pelvic floor relaxation exercises. Maybe there's another pelvic floor relaxation stretch you like to do. Definitely feel free to go for that one. We just have to do a little time of lengthening out those muscles. This is my all-time favorite for prolapse, pelvic floor relaxation stretch. Just a gentle pull of those legs apart and then pull those knees in towards your chest. And as you're breathing in, you're sending your breath all the way down, pelvic floor muscles, sit bones. And the head and neck are nice and relaxed. Nice. Take one more breath in here. Awesome. Bring those legs back together. Place those feet back down on the ground. Gently lift those hips up. We'll take a big breath. Stretch through those fingertips. Reach through your toes. Nice big breath in. Exhale, get super heavy. Slide your legs back in. Make your way onto your side. Come all the way up, finding a comfortable seated position. Take one last big cleansing breath in. Lift those arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands down towards heart center, thanking your body for your practice. If you're still not quite sure about the connection with your breath and your core and your pelvic floor, go ahead and check out the description box below. We have lots of different resources for you there. Keep up the good work. Until next time, namaste.